So, every year, my friends and I would go to a Camp Rodney. It's a Boy Scout camp in Maryland on the Chesapeake. Younger scouts use camp to get a head start on their badges, whereas older scouts, us, would go purely for the sake of jet skis in the morning and sailing at night. Every day at camp, we would have our food brought to us by vans, and we would eat. And every day they insisted on bringing us a crate of oranges, regardless of the fact that not one was ever eaten on the preceding day. So, last night at camp, we get ready to go to open sailing, per usual, only this time we come up with a great idea. Let's have an orange fight. We start loading up our packs and haul over 200 oranges 2 miles across the camp to the sailing base. Once at the sailing base, we assemble our ships and secretly empty our bags into the boats so the counselors don't see our ridiculous stash of oranges. We set sail and decided to go out extra far today so the counselors couldn't see or tell us to stop being stupid. We get roughly 2 miles offshore before the first fruit flies through the air. It's on. 8 of us on 4 boats begin unleashing hellfire in the form of spherical orange citrus. As the oranges hit the boats and bodies, they explode, and we rethrow the orange shrapnel. We jump or swim from boat to boat, capsizing or dismantling each other's boats before jumping back and sailing away. In the wake of our incredible immaturity, we all seemingly miss or ignore the quickly approaching clouds on the horizon. No one took them seriously, but then, boom! Thunder cracks as if a bomb just went off. We all stop and pause for a moment, look around at each other and our graveyard of orange shreds, before someone poses, maybe we should head back? We all look back at the sailing base, realizing we had drifted even further than we were when we started. We begin to head back to camp, while all trying to pretend we didn't just piss ourselves at the thunder. In a matter of seconds, however, the wind picks up, and apparently during a thunderstorm, wind goes in multiple directions, so sailing doesn't really work. Being the brilliant Eagle Scouts that we were, start taking turns pathetically trying to swim our boats in. We were completely stuck miles from land on a flat surface, with the highest points being our 9-foot-tall lightning rod-esque metal masts. I try to play it cool and keep calm as not to worry everyone else even more, but at this point, hope has been lost, and morale is low. People are screaming and freaking out. I look to my left and I see my friend Alex, who has fallen to his knees, squeezes his eyes shut, and starts pleading with God for his life, saying, "Please, God, please, I don't want to die, I don't want to die." Finally, we see a fleet of jet skis come to the rescue. Upon reaching us, the woman operating the one that tows my boat proceeds to freak out even more than any of us already were. This woman is going insane, cursing, screaming, and frantically explaining, "This has never happened. I'm so scared. What do I do?" Meanwhile, I try to remind this woman she's the one who came to rescue us. We take down our sails and tie a cable to our boats and are towed back to a neighboring camp in rain so torrential it made the bay look dry. Apparently, the camp is on complete lockdown for the storm, so they shove us all into a small supply shack that overlooks the bay. Once we are finally under the roof, we share a collective moment of relief and silence. No words need to be said. We had all learned our lesson. Always check the weather, and always respect the weather. Thankful for our lives, we hug and embrace each other, while several guys even began kissing the ground. As we sit saturated in the shed for the next 3 hours, listening to only the rumbles of the distant thunder and our stomachs, all I could think was, I could really go for an orange.